when I first moved to San Diego, I was retired from the Marine Corps, and I really didn't know where to live. But then God told me to go to Santee. If you guys ever heard of Santee, California. So I went there. I found a beautiful apartment. It's beautiful, you know. I was single, no problem. And it was a beautiful two-bedroom apartment, a gated community. Um, and so I talked to the landlord, and we agreed on a price. The price was fair. And you know how have to give a deposit. The deposit was fair. Um, so he said, Sean, you know, come meet me on your lunch break, because I was working for Kaiser Permanente at that time off Zion Avenue in San Diego. That was my main office. And you pay me what we agreed, and I'll give you the contract and apartment sure. I said, thank you. So I met him on my lunch break, as we agreed. And I drove up in one of my cars. Now, one of my cars just happened to be a Jaguar. Now, I had two cars. I had a Jeep that I loved. Enjoyed driving around in my Jeep. But that day I drove my Jaguar. Just because it wasn't impressing him. I drove my Jaguar. And so I pull up and I'm ready to pay him. And he goes, is that your Jaguar? Yeah. What does that got to do with anything? But yeah, that's my Jaguar. I go, oh yeah, so the owner changed his mind about what you were to pay as deposit. He doubled it. He added like, he didn't double, he added like $180 or something. He added $180 or something. I'm like, excuse me, that's not what we agreed on. He goes, I'm sorry, but the owner just happened to change his mind. So I said, I'm not paying that. He goes, look, Mr. Johnson, you can wait till you get paid next week and pay it. And so I pulled on my wallet with an attitude to pay him right there. And the Holy Spirit spoke to me, Sean, take him up on his offer and wait till you get paid next week. And I remember saying, Lord, what's the point? You're already making me pay him. I didn't have to say that, but I did. Because he didn't say don't walk out and don't pay him. I said, I already have to pay him, Lord. So what's the point of waiting a week? And the Lord said again, wait till payday to pay him. Take him up on his offer. So with an attitude, reluctantly, I said, fine, I'll pay it. And I was like, Lord, he's taking advantage of me. And I wasn't happy about that. So anyway, it was a week before I got paid. I had an attitude. And normally when I'm so joyous and happy, remember everyone, this is many, many years ago. If you want to know how long ago it was, this is not an excuse, but I'm giving you an idea. It was about 2006, or something like that. That was a long time ago. So anyway, I said, okay, so I went to work, and everybody normally go, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? How you doing? I just grumbled, because I was upset, and I was upset the whole week. I just couldn't wait for payday to come so I can pay this guy for ripping me off. So payday finally came. I went to get my check so I could cash it. And the person who worked in the accounting said, you have two checks, Mr. Johnson. Why do I have two checks? I don't get two checks. So I opened the first check. It was my regular paycheck. And I opened the second one. It was another check. The government somehow underpaid me. I don't know how that happened, but they did. We're sorry, Mr. Sean Johnson, but we underpaid you. The letter said, and here's your check. Check was like $230. And God spoke to me as soon as I opened that check. He said, see, Sean, not only do I protect you, but I'll pay your debt. Do you know, not only was I able to pay this guy, but I had enough for my favorite protein drink. And God is faithful. And so I just want to encourage all of you that God is faithful. And when we call and cry out to him, which is what this verse said, he listens to us, those who honor him and fear him with their life. That's what he does. And I'm so grateful to Jesus that he's that faithful.